Brent here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Flint Hills. We're just sitting in the office here, you know, pretending to do, yes, that's right. We're working here. We're working. Yep, just close the door and get out of there. We got work to do here today, or at least we got observations to do here while other pieces of equipment hopefully do some work. Speaking of work here, we got a lot of weeds. Unfortunately, the weeds got a little out of hand here on this field. This field, field 9 and field 4. What is odd, everyone, is I might have done a little cheating on field 4 to get rid of the weeds, because right after I finished recording last episode, everyone, the field ripened and I couldn't spray it anymore. Like, literally, like, within a minute or two after I finished recording, all of a sudden the crops all ripened. It's like, well, crap. So it's like, you know what? They've got the little useful F11 tool here. We'll just change the field state here and get rid of the weeds. So that is exactly what I did. There was no weeds on this field. I continued doing some more playing here. And apparently at some point, the weeds came back. So, rather than doing some more cheating, we'll just leave the weeds on there. Same problem over on, well, actually I did not cheat on field 9. Field 9 just had weeds on it, and just whatever, left it. So that's what happened on field 9 there. Also, why did we miss planting something up here? Oh, we did indeed. We did indeed. Yeah, this field's like a mess, everyone, because of the fast forwarding time of the rain there last episode. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll have to, we can almost start harvesting it. By the time we maybe get to this section over here, it'll be ready. Don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to that. Field 4. Also, we got field 10 and field 5 here. Everyone, let's see which one shall we discuss first. Do you folks want the good or the bad? Because we got the good down here on field 5. We got the bad up on field 10 here. Actually, you know, let's start with the good news, right? So field 5, yield that one. We had corn on this field. Actually, no, that was the one I wanted right there, right? Yield looked pretty good, everyone. 125, 100, and looks like that's probably the 90 again. So yeah, 90, 100, and 125 yield there across that field again. It looks like it yielded pretty good there to me, so we'll clear that yield data and get that cleaned up. So good yield. Plus, everyone, I put Autodrive on this field here. Well, Courseplay obviously was running the field work. Oh, you know what? We should, like, harvest a little bit of this. Quite a bit of corn there, yeah. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So yes, had Courseplay doing the harvesting, everyone. And just before dinner, that's like, crap. You know what? Let me just throw an Autodrive driver on the course here. He's probably going to get stuck somewhere or something, and I'm going to have to take care of him. But hey, we got dinner to eat, right? So, but no, I came back from dinner, everyone. Look at this. The field's finished. Finished. Autodrive didn't screw up once. It finished the entire field. I was flabbergasted. I did not have to record a course for this, by the way. I just got a field entrance course over there on the opposite end of this field here. And just, I got quick threw the truck on it, quick put the combine on field 5. The combine was already full down at this end of the field here. Actually, that was probably it right there, I think. Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah, the combine. It stopped raining, and when the combine took off, I didn't even catch the fact that the combine had started harvesting. All of a sudden, it pops up the message as the combine, so I'm like, oh, that's right. I never stopped the combine there, and once it stopped raining, Courseplay took off. And actually started harvesting, too. For those of you who know with Courseplay, when it comes to rain, usually once it starts raining and then the rain lets up, when Courseplay can take off again, usually Courseplay will stop harvesting. It just keeps going up and down the field and doesn't harvest. So that problem supposedly had been fixed. I don't know, maybe it has been this time? I don't know. Doesn't make sense, because the last time around it didn't. And I haven't changed my version of Courseplay since then, so I don't know. But anyway, I was, yeah, I was quite surprised to see that. I was quite surprised to see that Autodrive, obviously with Courseplay doing the field work, had actually completely finished this field. So, very, very impressed with Autodrive here so far and its abilities, everyone, as far as, like, harvesting and unloading combines. They seem to be light years ahead of Courseplay. Light years. Okay, let's get the truck out of here a minute. Oh, the truck is full too, isn't it? Okay. Let's get the truck unloaded here. Figured I would leave this all in the field, Evan, just so I could remind myself to tell you folks how well Autodrive did. So again, for those of you maybe not using Autodrive, you're still using Courseplay yet, I don't know, everyone. Autodrive is looking pretty good in my opinion here, because, yeah, well, you folks have seen what Courseplay does on my channel here. Courseplay is horrendous. And we'll get to some comments here in a moment. Someone did ask, like, if Courseplay is so bad, why are you still using it? well, everyone, unfortunately, still have field work mode yet. Unless you folks know of a mod out there that can replace Courseplay's field work mode, we're still stuck using Courseplay for that yet. Now, speaking of Courseplay, that'll get us to a field 10 there in a minute. The bad news over there, you folks can probably already figure out what's going on over there just by looking at the field, hopefully. Yeah. We'll get this taken care of here in a minute. Let's see what's our field 4. What is on field? What did I plan on field 4? That was, oh, sunflowers. Okay, header's on the combine. You know what? We're going to probably get him going on harvesting here then. We should probably get that going. Yeah, we can get that going right away. There's no need to hurry up and get field 10 going. Field 5. I'm going to try to do another field here, one with no nitrogen on it, so I can get 0 fertilizer. At least I'm going to try again on field 5 here. I tried that on field 4, I wonder if you remember correctly. For some reason, even though I had no fertilizer in the planter, it still put down fertilizer. So, yeah, wasn't quite expecting that one. So we're going to try that again. If I do the plant myself, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Okay, let's go unload the combine here. Oh, try to unload the combine. There it is. Yeah, it's a little bit far out here on this John Deere X9 everyone, which actually works really, really, really good for the 60-foot headers. For those who like to use the 60-foot headers, this is definitely the combine to use with the 60-foot headers. Especially if you're going to be using like Autodrive or Courseplay. Because in the past, everyone, Autodrive, well, I don't know about Autodrive so much, but Courseplay did not like the 60-foot headers because you had to get awful close to the combine and the header there. If you had a little bit shorter pipe, and yeah, just all kinds. Of course, there was all kinds of problems anyway, but that just, compounded it. This does, everyone, want to kind of make me, or want to do a head-to-head challenge here with Courseplay versus Autodrive. I want just, pick 2 fields. We're going to put Courseplay on one, Autodrive on another one, and just see once which one can do better. From what I've seen so far, everyone, it ain't even going to be a challenge. Courseplay is going to fall flat on its pathetic rear end. This truck definitely needs a bath. We're going to give that a quick bath. Yeah, probably won't use the truck for the big sunflower field there. I'll probably get the grain cart back out for that one. Speaking of big grain cart, I didn't purchase the big grain cart yet. I don't think I bought the big grain cart yet, did I? We might just have to do that here this episode. Okay, there we go. And let's bring the combine over to field 4 here and get him going over on field 4. See what kind of yield we're cooking on over there. Hopefully it'll be a decent enough yield. And yes, we're just going to go down the road here with our 16 row. I don't think it's quite 40. No, is it a 40 foot? Yeah, it might be 40 foot header. I forget exactly. Oh, that's a field entrance we can use right there. Actually, you know what? Do I have a Courseplay course for harvesting on this field? I think I do, right? Field 4. 18. No, I think this is 12. I do believe this is 12. Speaking of field 4, 8.8 meter plant. Yeah, we'll probably never use that course again. Field 4 self-unload tractor. Yeah, let's delete that atrocity out of here. I ain't using that again. And the self-unload mode, everyone, was probably one of the more reliable, if you can use that word with Courseplay. I don't know if that, if reliable and Courseplay belong in the same sentence, but if you're going to use Courseplay for harvesting, the self-unload mode might be less hair-pulling, less aggravating, might involve less use of 4-letter dictionaries in multiple languages. Okay, course generation, field 4. Let's do, how about 4 headlands? Sure, 12.1 meters. Let's generate that course. We'll see how much Courseplay misses on this field here. Oh, well, yeah, we'll leave it the way it is. That should be fine. I know someone, or in the comments, everyone, people keep saying, well, if you want Courseplay to miss less on the field, you should use the longest edge rather than just automatic. Yeah, we should probably do that, but sometimes that does create undesirable results when you got like these little hangouts here. Sometimes that doesn't work very well that way. Plus, longest edge, this is not a straight field, so the longest edge on this field is probably actually that diagonal edge over there, so I don't know if that would make much difference or not. Anyway, save this field, field 4, 12-meter harvest. First waypoint, drive the course. Okay, well, before we go any further here, let's go take a look at field 10 a moment. Yes, I want field 10. You got some explaining to do for yourself there, Courseplay? Well, I mean, it is driving a red tractor. I suppose that might be part of the problem, but yeah, no, we're going to blame that on Courseplay. So, Courseplay has finished the field, everyone. Courseplay, I repeat, has finished the field. Yeah. Looks finished to me, all right, don't it? That looks real finished. Real finished, all right. And the reason I noticed that, I didn't even actually notice it at first, that Courseplay had missed so much. There was a whole bunch of crop over in this part of the field here. Just, it's a tight corner, so, you know, whatever, it is what it is, right? Like, okay, fine, I'll come over here and clean that up. But then I just happened to notice I was cleaning this up. Wait a minute, what in the world is all this? Oh, whoa, my goodness. Courseplay didn't just miss. I mean, it missed. Yeah, it missed this entire section of the field. And again, when I point out, if you go to the course generation here, if I can pull that up here a minute. It's the course is there, everyone. It's covered. It's not like the generating of the field here missed a section of the field. Courseplay has it. It just doesn't do it. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I say, everyone, Courseplay has gotten to the point, everyone, where you cannot even trust Courseplay to do field work anymore. So, if anyone knows of a great mod to, I don't know, replace Courseplay here in field work, I'm all yours. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell everyone, Courseplay, it looks like it came over here because you can see it made a couple passes up and down. This part is done here. You can see it did a pass here and it did a pass there. So it looks like it did this one already. And then, I don't know, it got to this one and just quit. I don't know. Folks watching's guess is as good as mine as to what Courseplay did. I have no idea, but all I know is Courseplay is stupid. This is one field where everyone actually setting longest edge might actually help. Maybe, I don't know. Well, we're just going to tell Courseplay there to continue on with that. Tempted to just hire a worker on that. See if the hired worker will actually miss less than Courseplay will, but also kind of debating if I should just get rid of the windmills here, everyone, and plow that road under. Would definitely make it a lot easier on this field, that is for sure. Anyway, let's get over here to field 4 here again, where we're hopefully having a much better success. We got, Courseplay again, harvesting this field. I don't know, what do you folks think? Think it'll miss anything on this field? It does, it's pretty stupid. Oh wait, we know that already, don't we? Yeah. What's the yield looking like, just out of curiosity? Actually, not too bad. I wonder how much the weeds are affecting that, everyone. I would assume the weeds are going to affect our yield data here, right? Because it looks like we're looking at about 115 and probably like 95, 90, 90, and 80. Okay, so yeah, we went down about maybe 10%. Actually, what's the... I never did check the nitrogen, or not the nitrogen, the pH. pH is good, isn't it? pH value is bad. Let's get out in here. Ah, yeah, see, pH is okay. That does remind me, one of these fields, was it 11? Must be 11. Did need pH. Oh, looks like 5 does too, I think. Run over to 5 here real quick a moment, and verdict is needs plowing, yep. And pH value is bad. Okay, so we do need to get some lime over on this field. Before we do that, though... Oh, whoa, 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 hold the phone. Oh, my God. Okay, hired worker. We're using a hired worker. That does it. That does it. Courseplay, you're fired. Yeah, good thing I caught that. Well, it still destroyed a lot of crop. Oh, well. Well, that didn't last long, did it? Didn't last long at all. You know what? In fact, you know what? Just to be safe, everyone, let's go in here. What course was that? That was field 10, 10-meter cultivate? I think it was a 10-meter cultivate. We'll just delete that atrocity out. We're going to delete this one out, too, while we're at it. 9-meter plant. Probably never used that either. Unload tractor. Yeah, not a prayer we're using that again. Not with Autodrive around. Okay, like I said, we're just going to throw a hired worker on this. See what a hired worker is going to do. I know hired workers can be a little derpy when it comes to fields that are close to each other, but don't think a hired worker would ever do that, I don't think. Not very quick, anyway. Okay, yes, you are full. So, we need a grain cart. Nope, not trailers. Grain carts. Auger wagons. Oh, right there it is. The Brent Avalanche 2596. Oh, yes, everyone. With 3D tracks, too, I might add. With 3D tracks. Scale on. Color, let's bump that over to the John Deere green. Doesn't really change it much, but we'll say it's got John Deere green. Also, I noticed one slight gotcha with the grain cart here. I don't think there's any error messages that I know of. That's always good. But I did notice when you got the scale on. So if you have the scale turned on, it is $0. If you turn the scale off, it costs you $1,500 more. Yeah, I think the mod author, forget who the mod author was of this here again. But anyway, I think the mod author might have mixed that up there a little bit. Pretty sure it's supposed to be the other way around. $1,500 for the scale, $0 for no scale, because it's cheaper with the scale off. So, with the scale on. So we'll leave the scale on and save ourselves $1,500. How about that? Now, of course, everyone, that means we need a tractor to pull that with. And I know in the comments here, a couple people like, 8RX. Let's face it, 8RX in real life, yeah, it might pull it, but that probably would not be a wise idea. Definitely would not be a wise idea. We need an articulated tractor. We need a big articulated tractor. And of course, only one comes to mind. It'd probably be best, I wonder if it was a quad track. So, I mean, there's only one to go with, right? That's what I thought too. John Deere 8RX. I'll put the short pipe wheelbase. Yeah, that should be fine. Keep it kind of narrow for the grain cart. 36-inch tracks. Let's throw some weights on this puppy here. U.S. configuration, yes. Sure. 100 years celebration, sure. Throw that on there. Beacons, now we don't know stinking beacons. Numbers, no. Bump that up to 9620 RX. GPS, yes. 3-point hitch. Well, if we're pulling a grain cart, we don't really need a 3-point hitch. So let's leave that off for now, maybe. Would be nice if there actually was a weight option for the front of these tractors, but there's not. And that is a real-life option, by the way. You can put weights on the front of these tractors yet. You know it's heavy when you're putting weights on the front of an RX. Depending on what you're doing, a lot of times, to my understanding, you don't actually need weights on an RX. I think it's the track system weighs so much more. So that's the reason why you don't have a weight option. But like I said, again, that is actually, if I understand it correctly, a realistic option if needed. Which, yeah, pulling a grain cart like this, I don't know, you might want a little extra weight on the front. For those of you not familiar with this here, the Brent 2596. I think that's one of the largest grain carts available to my knowledge. And that is 2,596 bushels of capacity, essentially. Basically, we'll say 2,600 bushels. 2,600 bushels. You could almost fill up 3 trucks with this. Or maybe 2 if you, depending on the trailer, right? For sure, fill up 2 trucks. So this thing is massive. Actually, as far as the game goes, probably not maybe the best of choices either, just because of the way that... Well, actually, you know what? Maybe what we should do, everyone, is I should try running 2 trucks on this. That actually might be a good idea. I'm not sure how well Autodrive would handle that. I've not done anything with, like, multiple pieces of equipment here yet, everyone, with Autodrive. Just, 1 grain cart, 1 combine, 1 truck. And so far, again, it's done an excellent, excellent job with that. So we are going to go field 4, grain cart. Oh, wait, we need to be in the right mode here first. We want to be in combi unload. We are going to do, let's see, that's the waiting point. So field 4 wait point. And field 4 grain cart unload. Hit that power button here. Head over to the combine. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you actually have to change it on the combine, because it doesn't seem like you always have to, but where I've been told you do want to have the weight point here set the same on the combine. So both the weight point on the unloading tractor or whatever's unloading the combine should be the same as the point that's on the combine here. Although, like I said, I've seen it unload regardless, so might just be one of those little bit of misinformation tidbits out there. I don't know. It's one of the things with Autodrive. There's a lot of information out there. Not all of it's right. Or it's out of date, maybe I should say. Out of date might be the more appropriate way to say it. But anyway, looks like the grain cart and 9620RX is heading over to unload. Excellent. Do I need to change anything in the settings here? Oh, you know what? I might want avoid fruit. Let's just actually leave that on. See what happens for a change. I mean, run it a little more realistically. Just curious. Well, I mean, if it looks like it's going to be a problem, we'll just turn that off. I know that's typically what I do with Courseplay anyway. Just, hey, do what you have to do there, Courseplay. Get the job done. And it still fails to get the job done. Yeah, looks like he's headed over. Let's get some trucks headed over here as well. Oh, my goodness. What's going on over here? Well, hired workers might not be the option here either. I wonder, okay, then. While we're over here, we're going to cultivate this under. Huh. Hired worker went off the reservation as well. That's rather interesting. I didn't think hired workers usually did that. Although I don't think he was actually cultivating across that. It looked like he was just driving across it. Nail this here real quick a minute as well. Trying to get all the little bits of crop here that are still on the field. Because again, I mean, you folks know what happens with giants here and crops that are different on the field with the combine. Yeah, not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight. Be nice if giants would pull their heads out of their rear bums. Okay, takes care of that. That is one massive pile of straw. They're just saying, wow. Okay, take care of that here as well. Like climbing a mountain there. Okay, throw a hired worker back on this. Just try this again one more time, see what happens. I don't know why he was way over there. That was kind of weird. Must be learning some tricks from Courseplay. And let's face it, we don't want hired workers learning any tricks from Courseplay. Okay, hey, look at that. Autodrive has successfully unloaded the combine. First time around the field. Brand new grain cart. Haven't had to change any settings. I know that was one of the things, too, everyone, in a lot of the videos you see, or a lot of the comments, too. People are saying, well, you got to change this setting, change that setting, set the widths right. I have not had to set any of those widths or offsets yet. I've just left everything default, and it seems to work just fine. So I suppose maybe if you got a wider header, maybe, I don't know, you might have to tweak the numbers a little bit. But again, like I said, it seems to be working just fine here so far. One of the reasons, again, I went with the RX versus, say, an articulated wheeled tractor. Wheeled tractor, you probably want to put some duals or something like that on it and be a little bit wider. Although, that is a fairly wide grain cart, so it might not necessarily be any wider. Yeah, hard to say. Gotta say, that is a pretty sight, though. That is a pretty sight. Whew. That's a good-looking setup there, if you ask me. Yes, very good-looking setup. Okay, anyway, let's get some trucks going over here. We should have 2 trucks available, I think, right? Let's see, where did we put the trucks? Oh yeah, I can see one in the shed over here. Where are the other ones at? Sell point? Ah, yes, sell point. Oh, turn sideways on the sell point. Yeah, I don't know. Autodrive must be coming in here a little hot or something, everyone, and getting stuck on this here. I might have to, I don't know, redo that or something. Actually, you know what I could do? Have them come through here instead of on that scale. 'Cause something with the scale seems to be messing them up. I could edit this course so it goes around it. That'd actually probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's maybe just move this here a minute. Because why not? Again, one of the cool things of Autodrive. You can do this with Courseplay too, by the way, everyone. So I know I've never shown this on video, but Courseplay does have it. It's a separate mod, if you will, called the Courseplay editor, and you can edit your Courseplay courses, kind of like we're doing here to some extent. Personally, most of the time I just re-record, and that's usually what I do. Let's tweak a couple more here, and we'll probably call that pretty good. Yeah, that should be pretty good, right? And we'll just move this back over here. Now, that is the one thing you will see with Autodrive, and it keeps saying it cannot calculate a path. Usually, you give it long enough, again, it does eventually get it. I don't know why it has to do that error message all the time, but hey, whatever. As long as it works, right? Oh, why did I close Autodrive? I need Autodrive. Nope, I don't need that. Let's close that. Let's see. Autodrive again is Alt 0. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alt 0. Okay. Okay. We'll let Autodrive do that. Back to the farm here. Ooh, that's not the farm. There we go. Grab this truck. We might maybe want to purchase another truck, Evan. I mentioned probably having triplets here at some point. This might just be the point. Because, again, I think we're going to want an additional truck on that field here with that grain cart. We're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need some trucks moving. It is sunflowers, though, so they're not exactly the highest yielding crop. And you know what? I'm going to fix that here. Should we fix... let's get the truck going here first. Then we'll fix that. Actually, I might fix that off camera then. But I'm going to fix that. That's enough of that driveway there getting annoying, everyone. We're going to go into pickup and deliver mode here. See if I can find it. There it is. So we want to go to field 4. Field 4 grain cart. Okay, field 4 grain cart. Unload. Waypoint. I not have a field 4. It's got to be field 4 unload. That's okay. That's what I called it. Be like field 4 load, right? Yeah, I got to work on them names a little more, don't I? Okay. Yeah, that's the one I want. We're going to edit this real quick because I want to call that load. At least that makes more sense to me. Field 4 unload or load. I guess I did call it unload, didn't I? That is what it is on field 9. So again, I'm just trying to develop a naming sequence here. Yeah, cart unload. Cart wait. Oh yeah, see, I did call it load. Okay, yep. Yes, let's. We're gonna do that then. Back to edit. We're gonna call this load. That just makes more sense in my head. Again, however you folks want to name your waypoints and stuff like that, that's purely up to you. I'm just trying to develop a system myself, so it's kind of use it all the time. That way I know what I mean when I say, field 4 waypoint. Field 4 is the waypoint for the grain cart. That's where the grain carts doesn't really wait per se, but if it was going to wait, that's where it would wait, right? So, field 4 load. We're going to take that to the main farm site that's already set. And we're going to go sunflowers. Ooh, sunflowers. There we are. Okay. Yes, yep. Oh, looks like he just finished successfully unloading. Again, like I said, you got to put up with the can't calculate a path error message. I've shown in the settings, I've got it cranked up to my understanding the way it works, the maximum amount of calculation time. And it still shows that message, so. But if it does eventually get it. Which actually, you know, someone left a really good comment in the comments here about that. Let's, you know what? I'll just try to paraphrase them because I don't know if I quite have time to go find. Yeah, it's actually time to wrap it up. So, see if I can paraphrase this real quick, everyone. Basically, someone was saying, Autodrive, it takes a while, but it works. Courseplay, it don't work. The person that left the comment was a little more, it was a little bit better than the way I put it, everyone, but that was essentially the comment, right? So, yeah. Autodrive, it may take a while. It might be a little derpy, but it gets the job done. Courseplay, it's just derpy and don't get the job done. Very derpy, too, I might add. So anyway, on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.